Hello, and welcome back to this new video. I am back with the Maulus Navy issue. Took some time to do this because this is honestly not the best ship. I am kind of disappointed in this. I expected more from it. But first of all, I had some difficulties finding a fit that I liked. And then secondly, I had to discover that it's unfortunately not much better than just a standard Tristan. And that kinda sucks for a Navy frigate. But yeah, I still got a few nice girls. So yeah, let me quickly get you through the fit. Here we are. We have... Oh yeah, maybe I should explain first what exactly I'm meant to do with this fit. The fit I came up with in the end was to punish kiters, like just be a really good anti-kiter and just make every kiter's life miserable. Because I don't like kiters, and this is basically the only thing the ship has going for it. So what I do, I go with 2 neutron blasters, a Nosferatu, and WD afterburner, so drill drop and a warp scrambler, damage control, power core to make it fit, overdrive, and a small answer current shooter, and 3 T2 rigs. In cargo I have of course all 3 ammo types and nanites, and I have drones, which is acolytes and warriors, 1 for speed, 1 for EM damage. If we simulate this, we have terrible DPS. Like on the Tristan I can get 200 DPS. Why does the Maulus Navy only get 170 with Blaster Insurance? It hurts. And this is unfortunately because it has a 10% bonus to drone hit points and tracking speed. That's not useful. The upgraded drone boat version, like it's a Navy drone boat, I think it should get a little damage bonus. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of how this ship works. It also has quite bad cap. Like if I take this off, it has okay cap, but only thanks to Nosferatu. Without Nosferatu, it's just average cap like any other Galantia ship. And yeah, still, this is the best I could come up with. Really good speed like this, which allows it to catch many kiters, especially with the scram range bonus, which is heated up to 16 kilometers, which is really good. So this makes it really easy to catch kiters. This is only one of the fits I used in the video though. The other fit I use, which is when I have more fights in, is something like this. I think I had a compact and WD for that to make it work. All fits as always without implants, by the way. Somehow I have this without implants. Yeah, gonna have to do double compact robots. Anyway, yeah, there we go. That was a double overdrive fit anyway, which gives it even more speed, like even another 400 meters per second speed. He did 5.1, that's really good, and most kiters don't expect this, so I could catch lots of kiters with this, but unfortunately mostly slicers. I tried a few retributions, but they all ran off, and same with Garmers. The thing with slicer pilots are, they're a bit overconfident, and they think they can stay out of the scram range. Garmer entry pilots are so careful that they don't want to lose their ship, that they know the Maulus Navy has a scram range bonus and they don't even try, even though they probably would have killed me pretty easily. I would have loved to catch a missile kite ship like a kite hookbill, but unfortunately I didn't get one of those either. But yeah, I did end up getting some really nice fights. So yeah, I think this ship needs a buff. I'd like to see a small drone damage bonus for it, but like this is kind of underwhelming and not much better than the Tristan. I thought of something like drone DPS nude fit. I don't know, put that in. But either I go double small compact nude and a Nosferatu with it, and then some drone damage amplifiers in the low slots. But first of all, it's over on CPU. DPS is terrible, and cap is not good either. If I want to make the cap work, I need to fit a small cap starter booster. Let me just fit T2, doesn't matter. It's for the showcase, which then gives you really good cap, but you don't have any range control made anymore. And even with the good afterburner and the scram, stuff like dual web is still gonna get out of your range, and stuff like comets as well. Like rail comet is your death, blaster comet, if it's smart, pulse range is out of nuke range, doesn't work. So there is no way I found where I really like this ship except as an anti-kiter, and that's what I did. So yeah, enough of the yapping, and let's get into this video. So enjoy, and yeah, quick little spin, we'll get into some fights. Okay, first fight, also the first time I took out the Maulus Navy Issue, and I just worked to his side and there was his Condor, and yeah, it was pretty straightforward. Just tackled him, launched the drones, put everything on him, and tried to kill him before his turns would arrive. At the beginning there you could see for a second that I had my afterburner on, and then deactivated it and instead activated my MWD. I started the recording a bit late, unfortunately, but what I did there was just act as if I were slow, so that he would be a bit confident and come a bit too close, and then I could just go full speed, tackle him, and take him down. So yeah, GF, bye bye Condor, that was quick. I don't like to punch down, but yeah, it was the first chance I got to take out the ship, so I thought, yeah, let's try, let's see how it goes, and yeah, I was quite happy with that. So yeah, next fight, and this is what this ship is actually meant to do. That is killing slicers, and this was the very first slicer I attacked. Again, I do the same thing, one cycle afterburner just to make them think I'm afterburner speed, and then when they get confident and a bit too cocky, I can go full speed and tackle them. I should have deactivated my afterburner earlier here, but now I managed to do it. Do that, go full speed with the MWD on, cut them off with manual piloting, and bang, get the scram. And it's just about getting into orbit. I started my reps way too late here. I didn't realize he was doing so much damage to me, but yeah, now I start repping almost a bit too late, but I do manage to get into the orbit, and I'm alright. I also should have maybe conserved a bit more heat so I could overheat my afterburner when switching from MWD to afterburner again to quicker get into that orbit, but it was enough like this. I did heat one more cycle afterburner here, just to make sure he would miss his shots and I could really take him down. But yeah, here we reach another issue with the Maulus Navy Issue. It has terrible cap, and yeah, you see like I barely got my answer anti before running out of cap, and that just makes this ship not really great, and I'm still slowly just killing him. And yeah, this just proves my point. I really think that this ship deserves a little damage bonus, and that would make it actually good, like worthy of the title Navy Frigate. But I guess it just feels not much better than a normal 2-1 frigate, but yeah, I already talked about it in the intro. So yeah, there's the kill, man. Took him down. First of quite a few in this video, and yeah, next fight, Coercer Navy Issue. I was bored and thought, why not try? So yeah, just orbit 500, get on him, scam, and blasters on him. He was pulse laser fit, which is a lot of damage because pulse lasers have great tracking, even on well, even though they're lasers, they do still have good tracking on short range lasers, especially with multi-frequency loaded. Luckily for me, he did not have multi-frequency, so he does miss quite a lot of his shots, while I can hit right into his lowest resistance with my warrior drones. I should definitely have loaded antimatter here, but I was on void, so I do miss quite a few of my shots. Antimatter would have definitely been better, but even like this I can still take it. Luckily for me, this Coercer Navy had no nude, otherwise I would have tried to de-aggress, get out of there, because the nudes on a Coercer Navy are rough. I fought a Coercer Navy later that did have full nudes. Unfortunately I did not record it, but I got off one single cycle of the MWD, so I was immediately out of range and I could warp off. Did not stick around because he had too much damage, but so against even full nude it is possible to get out. But yeah, there's the kill med of that Coercer Navy, and yeah, GF mate. Next fight, another Slicer. Same thing as before. Approach with the AP on, make it look like I'm stupid. Immediately I deactivate the afterburner again and go full speed sideways with my MWD on, directly where they will fly, like straight fly into their path. And this pilot did notice and head to the other direction, but it was already a bit too late, because he did not expect how quick I was going and let me get a bit too close. I did mess up here quite a lot. Like you can see, I did not catch him right away, but here I finally got him, and that was enough to secure the kill. Like, now I'm just heading to close orbit 500, keep the MWD on for a bit more, and then just switch to afterburner as soon as possible. Keep wrapping, but careful with the cap, and just, yeah, take him down. I heat the afterburner a bit. I'm thinking about heating the afterburner, just to make sure I can take him down, but it's fine like this. I did remember to not wrap as much, keep some cap, and let it regen a bit before wrapping again. especially because he misses some shots. But, oh yeah, once again, I'm on Void. I should have been on antimatter from the start. I'm just now switching. But yeah, he's not hitting me at all because he's also capped out. And I think he tried shooting my drones a bit before he eventually ran out of cap because armor wrapping and shooting and warp disruptor is quite a lot of cap for the slicer. So yeah, anyway, he goes down, chef mate, and I go for the loot. And in second, there's the camera. Yeah, mixed ammo, I'm not sure why that. I tried to ask him later, but he didn't answer, so yeah, I'm not sure about that. But if he had multi-frequency on both faces, it might have worked, but yeah, I'm not sure. Next fight, Catalyst, Orbit, 6500. Then I thought he was just farmer, so I switched to keep at range, 5000, expecting him not to shoot back, and I just got him, like, caught one of those bots by luck. But then he actually started shooting back, and I got a bit nervous here. Should have definitely used my MWD here instead of my afterburner, but I hit the wrong button. So now I'm just slowly flying away from him, but in a straight line, so he gets perfect hits on me. But luckily for me, he was on Void, so... and he also did not have null ammo with him, so he could not switch ammo. So I was able to just pull some range and get out of his blaster range. You may have also noticed that this is the other fit with the Nosferatu, and not double overdrive, but it wasn't necessary here. And I only started trying that fit with the Nosferatu at the end, and I actually liked it better. But yeah, I already had enough content for the video to really make it better. So I just kept most of the fights with the double overdrive and then had a few with the Nosferatu. Next Slicer, yeah, standard, just get on him. This time I did not do the afterburner trick because I fought this party before and I knew I would just have to tackle him as quick as possible because he had an alt around. And yeah, once again I made the mistake of loading Void. Definitely on antimatter I would have done way better here because yeah, you can just see most of my shots are missing. And here's his buddy already landing, so I know it's about to get really dangerous here. I'm just hoping that I can take at least one of the slices out and maybe escape from the other one or something. But yeah, you can just see my blasters keep missing or grazing shots, and that really would put a lot of pressure here under me. I start trapping again, but I can't overheat my afterburner anymore to avoid speed or something. Finally, I realized I should switch to antimatter, and I do that. While I'm just full tanking, hoping that I can survive for a bit longer. And yeah, immediately you see Grace glancing off still, but at least I hit every shot with the blasters now. Almost every shot. I do at least get some shots above 100, even 140 here, and I did manage to take the Slicer down. If I had been on antimatter from the start, I would have first of all had more cap, and secondly more tank, so I could have maybe escaped from the second Slicer, but yeah, at least I took down one of them, and yeah, GF mate. So yeah, next time I get them. Next fight, against the Hookbill. This is definitely not a fight I suggest, but again I was bored, and I thought why not try, and again this is the fit with the Nosferatu. So I slide in on him, see he's not too close, but he's speeding around with an MWD, so just get close to him with the MWD overheated, get on top of him, and then if he scrams me I can immediately switch to afterburner, like right now, and again get on top of him and hopefully take him down. This Hookbill was very weirdly fit, and he did not have a lot of DPS. He did have a ton of tank though, so you can see I'm kinda struggling getting through him, but my EM drones certainly help, and now that I get in range with blasters, that does help a lot as well. Luckily he did not have any webs, so I could control range on him and actually get on 0 on him to apply all my blaster DPS. And yeah, I was barely able to stay stable on my tank, like I could full-time tank him as long as I have nanites. And before I ran out of nanites, he should die at this rate. And yeah, his armor is absolutely melting. And he's already heading towards Hull. I am starting to struggle with cap here a bit, but I do heat my Nosferatu to keep up my cap. And yeah, he dies before it matters that I don't have nanites anymore. Yeah, against a good Hookbill fit with like dual web and T2 rockets, I would have definitely died here, because the Maulus Navy just can't do much. You can see he had T1 guns, so that's why I could kill him. But yeah, this is not good against Hookbills, not good against Comets, and I really just suggest to fly it against kiters, like this Slicer as another example. Yeah, as I said, I killed many Slicers in this, but it was really fun to just be able to say, nope, no Slicers today. And yeah, again, just MWD, ram him, then switch to Afterburner, and make him miss. This time I actually managed to time my MWD off and Afterburner on quite perfectly, so I'm already in the close orbit and he doesn't hit me very much. This was definitely one of the easier Slicer kills. But yeah, at this point I already learned quite well how to deal with Slicers correctly. So I had the correct ammo loaded, I had the correct drones preset, I had everything ready, so I could just take him down and yeah, GF, bye bye Slicer. Grab the loot, and come in a second. Locked my drone by accident from trying to catch this pod. There is the comer. And yeah, this was a great fight. Once again, I just decided to take it because I was bored, but this is again not something you should do. Merlin is already quite dangerous for this because it can usually control range against the Maulus Navy and just apply all the DPS. Probably you could still win the DPS race, but Tristan is also really dangerous because the Maulus Navy is barely better than the Tristan, so it's basically a mirror match plus extra. And yeah, I just rammed the Merlin right from the start because I want to take him down really quickly, while hoping that the Tristan takes some time to get close, because I saw from the beginning he was quite far away from me. And yeah, that does work. I do switch to Null here to try to get out of the blaster range of the Merlin and shoot him with Null and kite him a bit, well, scram kite rather. But yeah, now the Tristan drones start hitting me hard, and yeah, at least the Merlin is not hitting me anymore, but the Tristan is now really putting in the damage. At least the Merlin is melting, I can take him down rather quickly. So hopefully after this I can quickly switch to the Tristan. He was some combination of kite and brawl, but luckily with the bonus scram range I can immediately just tackle him. Start shooting with Null, but yeah, when I realized he's definitely not going to be nude fit, I switched to Void to hopefully just DPS him down. 5-second reload is worth more than spending that time shooting, so I just immediately reload, shoot everything at him. I'm completely out of cap, but I don't need cap, I just need cap for my guns and my scram. I don't need to rep anymore, this is just down to the DPS race. And it was so freaking close, but I barely managed to take it in 12% health. It was a crazy fight, crazy 2v1, and yeah, really fun. So GF to you guys. First, the Merlin was 2-1 fit, and the Tristan was partially 2-1 fit, otherwise I wouldn't have done this. But yeah, great fight guys, and yeah, hey, guess what? It's another Slicer. Once again, 1 second afterburner, and yeah, he started flying away from me a bit, and then he turned around, which was perfect because just at that time my afterburner stopped cycling and I could activate the MWD, so it was the easiest slingshot ever, and I could just immediately get on top of him. I deactivated my MWD a bit too early here, and had to fly into him, like straight at him, giving him perfect tracking for a second there, but it didn't matter too much because yeah, as soon as I'm in orbit, I'm tagging him rather well, and he's not hitting me too much, so I can just quickly get through the rest of his tank. I did have to rep here a bit more, but thanks to the hull rigs, I'm quite good. I'm completely out of cap again, but yeah, I'm fine now. It's not like flying a triple avian ship where I would lose the spool if I would accidentally deactivate my weapons, so I can really just go all out with the cap and take him down. And yeah, there he goes, and there's the Kilmer, so shift to that guy, and yeah, that's all the fights I have for you today. Bit of a shorter video today, not so many fights, but yeah, as I said in the intro, the Maulus Navy is not my ship, I don't like it that much, but it still has its niche. Like, it's arguably one of the best ships for gate camping just because of that extra scram strength and scram range. But yeah, for solo, I think it does need some kind of buff, like either a drone damage buff or a bit more fitting space perhaps. But it already got a fitting space buff, so to be honest, I think that's fine. So either just some cap or some more damage, just so you can either tank harder or shoot more, because like this it feels a little underwhelming for a Navy frigate. But yeah, it was a fun experience as always, and yeah, I think that's what I call it. So have a good day, and See you in the next video. Bye bye.